What it do? Welcome to HoodSoul Wisdom. First and foremost, I appreciate you tapping in. I hope this episode finds you in the very best of every single aspect possible, including but not limited to mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Those are and forever will be my highest hopes and prayers for you and yours. I'm your host, Ruby. Glad you came through to Align and Thrive. This episode is brought to you by Forever Wise Coaching. Align and thrive with your health and wellness in mind. And Forever Wise Apparel, conscious wear with the essence of a G. Episode 2, Spirituality. What it is and what it ain't. So I know oftentimes we hear the word spirituality and a lot of us trip out. I know when I was younger and I would hear that word, immediately it would kind of even send like goosebumps through my body. And I think the connotation comes because of how we grow up. You know, we grow up with religion ingrained within us, which there's nothing wrong, of course. But usually when the word spirituality comes up, I don't know, I think a lot of us think of evil, brujeria, or it's a cult, or it's going against God. And we get scared. We get like turned away by all those things because we usually fear what we don't understand. And if in most of the places that we encounter that word, we see all these occult things happening, then of course we don't want to fuck with that. We're like, hell no, like that shit ain't for me. Like, I'm not about to fuck with that. I know not long ago, I saw a rapper that on Instagram, and he has a very big following. And he lit up some sage and he was just cleansing his area with the sage. And all the comments poured in, talking all kinds of just madness. Like, oh, you're with that weirdo shit, or you're practicing who knows what. So anyway, spirituality, what it ain't. So again, it's not brujeria. It's not evil. It's not out of reach to us. It's not a cult. It's not going against God. It's important for us to know that because let me tell you what it is. Spirituality is a connection to the higher powers, God, the universe, divine source, whatever religion you practice or whatever it is you call that in which you believe. It could be the universe, it could be Mother Nature. We all call it different things, right? So it's a personal connection to those higher powers. And when I say a personal connection, if I go back to religion, I know all the prayers that I was taught as a child, it's just you're reciting them, you know, you memorize them and you recite them. When it comes to spirituality, you pray openly, like it's a conversation with the divine, with the creator, with God, with the universe. It's an actual connection. It's like you're talking to that being. And when you open yourself up to spirituality, you feel guided. You go through epiphanies. You go through synchronicities. And synchronicities are when you see like, I don't know, I know a lot of people like they see the 1111 or these repeating numbers, and it's like God, the universe, the creator, they start talking to you, they start guiding you because you open yourself up to that. And you also start opening up your mind. You feel like you know why certain things are taking place. And instead of going against them, you just go with the flow. You have faith that you're exactly where you need to be. And you grow through experiences, not just go through them. Like you don't just go through these things and then just repeat them. Like, no, you actually grow through these experiences. You gain wisdom, you gain understanding. You're better able to see the bigger picture of things. It's like you get a bird's eye view of what you have going on in your life. So spirituality is very, very personal. It's nothing negative. It's nothing scary. If I could say it in simple words, spirituality is when you open yourself up to God, you open yourself up to the divine, you open yourself up to the universe, and you start taking guidance, and you see this guidance everywhere that you go, and you start to have a sense of belonging, a sense of knowing that you're here for a reason. And of course, there are many other aspects of spirituality that maybe we could delve on or dive deeper into in the future. But I just wanted to give like a brief understanding because I am going to be talking about that throughout the podcast, especially because it has to do with wisdom. It has to do with our soul. So I kind of just wanted to erase that stigma, erase that apprehension that a lot of us have. Because I'm telling you, like sometimes people hear spirituality and they even get goosebumps, asustan, and that's not what I'm here for. It's like I want to open your mind to things that are out there that once we tap in, man, you got no idea. There's no going back, but in such a beautiful manner that you'll begin to experience life differently. So yeah, I hope you trip out on this in a good way, in a righteous way. So yeah, that's spirituality, what it is and what it ain't. What you think about that? Before I wrap it up, right? Make sure y'all tap in. Follow me on IG at HoodSoul Wisdom, at Forever Wise Coaching, and at Forever Wise Apparel for updates, giveaways, and merch drops. And if you haven't yet, do yourself a favor and click the link on the bio at HoodSoul Wisdom to download 8 affirmations to help you tap in and align with your essence. And subscribe to the email list so you're always up on game with what I got coming next. I appreciate you coming through, and as always, may the higher powers guide you, protect you, and fully equip you with a pure mind, good health, and a solid spirit. With much love, respect, and sincerity, I'm out.